Very good, Pat. And I want to tell you something. Sorry, Pat, you were going to say something there, were you? He was, yeah. I want to tell you something about Pat Cox. He greatly enhanced his reputation during the week.
Oh. No, we're not doing the skate park.
And you're listening to me, Pat. So you can say whether it's right or it's right. It was never your intention to sack the lot of us. What you wanted was a situation where you could continue up until the next treaty. And I know I'm not doing that so well. I know I'm not doing that so well. And I don't have the script in front of me. But I love that video so much with a passion. I actually love it with the passion of the Christ. And as we all know, Christ has died. Christ has risen. And Christ will come again. Come again? Stephen McVicker, how are you? The passion of Mel Gibson's Christ is after you. He was back there the last day, Steve Jennings. What does that mean? The old French tickler is looking mighty fine. The granny's fanny. But that phone call from Pat Cox into the Pat Cox MEP. Pat Cox, by the way, made it to the top of the tree in the. Not many people know who the fuck he is. Like, he's very boring to listen to. And I think he was like pro. Obviously, he was pro Europe. Just kind of a pointed bureaucrat. P. Flynn really did well as well. Castlebar man, top of the tree, cutting deals out in Brussels with the Brussels connection. House in Castlebar, house in Brussels, house in Dublin. Try it sometime. Are you going for the locals? I will, yeah. I'm going to be going up against Ming, Gemma OD. Gemma OD has a bigger following though. She's got more people watching her streams. She did a stream there last night where she's on about the fucking fire. Who's the fire starter out in who's doing the Notre Damage out in Nostradamus land? Brian Colley, who fucking P or Pat Cox? I do admire the cut of the fucking two individuals. I also admire the fact that Pat Cox had the gall to place a 10-minute phone call into the Late Late Show. I don't know who I'm more impressed with, Pat Cox MEP, Pat Cox MEP here, or the Late Late Show as it was circa 1999, whereby there was a looser grasp on what entertainment was and what constituted as and not even entertainment, more so kind of a duty by the broadcaster to provide television that wasn't constrained by the fucking globalized. And I don't want to be all I'm not being all Gemma OD or fucking whatchamacallit. Who's the others? You know, all the other fucking conspiracy people. But I won't be protesting outside RTE with a banner going up to guards going, why are you not fucking with us, man? Why are you against us, hey? And live streaming it to YouTube. But I would be of the opinion that these terrestrial TV channels are constrained by the hand of commercialism and globalization to the point where it affects the output. And Gabe Byrne, love him or hate him, produced that show and held it with an iron fist, and would allow a 10-minute phone call with an MEP from Europe. Like, that is not entertainment, but it was, and it's aged really well. Because when you wouldn't get that nowadays, like, good evening, gay. Line for, oh, hello, Pat Cox. As if Pat Cox had just rang in and that was what you could do. They don't do the phone calls into the late show anymore. They just do. It's like the Saturday night show, but on a Friday night, with a little bit of a bigger budget, so that they can get fucking Will Ferrell when he's doing a movie junket, or fucking someone else, some shite. And slowly. Who's Fidelma Healy? Rory Christie, how are you? It's not the walk of shame, no, this is the walk of power and pride. This is the walk of Phil the Power Taylor. A great line for the Castlebar Tourism Board. Castlebar. Try it sometime. And there's a good video of Enda Kenny on the YouTube saying, Castlebar, this is my hometown. This is my hometown. Do you remember when he got a bit of fire in his belly for Obama? Started roaring, man. I'd say he could dish out a bollocking. I'd say he could dish out a heavy bollocking. You don't get to the top job without being a bollock buster. Busting balls, man. Happy birthday, young Myers. Seth Myers. Ghetto Cornetto, thank you. Did a bit of fucking tunage last night. Sorry about the panting. I'm not fucking running or anything like that. I'm also wary. I don't want to stop in case people are just walking by and you need to bust a gut to get a show. I don't know. You need to just do your stuff on YouTube, man, and they'll come after you if it picks up traction, if it gathers pace, at an alarming pace. Good evening, gay. Pat Cox MEP here. No boys on the ponies with the chops off. That doesn't happen as much in Mayo as it would do in Limerick. I don't think. But Pat Cox MEP here. Shout out to the three lads, Cowboy Pete and Mikey, for finishing the run. Big shout out to those boys. Well done to them. How long did it take them, Brian? Was it 3 days? Good news, guys. Fat Man Scoop is fucking moving to Castlebar. Do you remember him? Oh yeah. Fat Man Scoop is moving to Castlebar, man. I've got a fucking I'm going putting him up for the first few days. He's going couch surfing before he can get a gaff. I was like, yeah, Scoop, you can fucking stay on the couch, man. I've got a pipe of Pringles for you. And if you don't like it, you can shove it up your fucking hole. What's on Today FM? Today FM. Jimmy Jesus, how are you? Why are the New World View only on the live streams and not separate vids? McNamara, happy Easter to you. I just want to fucking make live streams for the moment and have a variety of different things in them. Also, the quality of those World News videos I don't believe is as tightly edited or as polished as what you're used to, and also, Gavin, as to what you deserve. Do you know what I mean? So they're a one-time event, and but there's new videos coming. Oh yeah, what I was wanting to say to y'all, actually, one of the reasons that I came on this now was, sit down and get my breath. The whatchamacallit. Oh yeah, I want a Saga, a game that's like Shenmue to play. A game that's like Shenmue. Because I know there isn't one. It's very unique as a concept and as a game. But I want a slow-moving, weird game with voice acting and a story that you can just idle away the time playing and not really use too much fucking brain power. And also something that's kind of weird enough to sustain long plays. And I tried the Yakuza series, Alfred, and it's not my cup of tea. Yakuza 6. I played the Yakuza games and they're text based. They're like fucking, it's like when you played Final Fantasy as a kid. I know that maybe some of you might think that's class, but I mean, I fucking hated it, man. I don't like reading, and also as a live stream, people don't want to fucking read, man. Like the Shenmues, you can laugh at them and you can actually have you can hone in on little pieces and you can say, yeah, that's good, that's rubbish, and you can share it. Yakuza is the closest one. If the Yakuza had the voice acting, I'd fucking go for it, man, but it's not. It's like text. Shane 408, shout out to you. Any 10 spots? Pat. How are you keeping, Pat? Pat O'Connor MEP streamer here. Pat O'Connor streamer here. You'll forgive me, I'm just in the door from Easter. I can hear that. I'm just coming out of a dose of Easter-gitis. And there's Pat O'Connor in the chat. Well, Shinjira K, Constatu P. Silent Hill PS1, maybe, yeah. Fallout, 50 Cent, Blood on the Sand. 50 fucking pence. Did 50 Cent really make a game where he's in the fucking Middle East? He did, didn't he? I know he didn't personally. Some developers got a hold of the image rights and made it, but 50 Cent, life on the streets, life in the sand. How did you get on in Longford, Aaron Cooney or Kearney? Blood on the Sand, right? Yeah, I'll fucking do it, man. Yeah, Resident Evil 2, the old style, the old guard. I had great fun on Resident Evil 2, the original from 1998, playing Leon's disc. And then when the new one came out, wasn't fucking bothered, Ben. Wasn't arsed. It was alright, like, but it wasn't fucking, like, revolutionary. Remakes, you know? Red Dead 2, maybe. Michael Ross, no way to watch the old streams yet. Maybe in the future. Scott Fenner, Jimmy Juices. Max Payne, never played them. Heavy Rain, might do. If you get an Irish made game, would you play it? I'd like to play hurling or Gaelic games. I don't have them. I need to find those games. Then find a way to get the PS2 rigged up to the stream. That's a fact. I robbed the glasses of Adam Smith from a fucking seaside shop, yeah. And robbed the balls. And I got a watch as well. It looks class, man. That would have cost me a $5 if I'd have put a fucking $5 into the machine. Okay, these are good suggestions. Who said that would be a laugh? Scarface. Okay. Yeah, Scarface. How are you? Yeah, I don't know. How are you, Bye Daddy? It is a grand day for a walk. And I want to tell you something, Bye. You greatly enhanced your reputation. Aaron Brennan. There was another lad called Aaron Brennan in the stream yesterday. Was it you? You spelt the name differently. I don't believe it was really you. I think someone's trying to fucking be you, man. They've seen the swag that you've got. They've seen the clout that you carry. And people are pretending to be you. Chemtrails. Spider-Man. I don't have a Twitch channel, Yak Cull. SimCity or City Skylines, maybe. Haven't played SimCity in fucking 20 years. 16-bit. Keep an eye on the sky, I will. There's a chemtrail above me now. I don't know if you can see it. I don't know if you can see it. This isn't, I'm not really eating fucking Pringles. I found them on the ground on the way into town, so I thought I'd fucking do it. But Fat Man Scoop is fucking coming crashing on the couch for a few days till he finds a house on Daft. And it's Fat Man Scoop, Brooklyn Clan, do you know what I mean? Fat Man Scoop, Brooklyn Clan. There's a money spider, is there? I don't do that, man. I'm a bad egg. But I thought I might just pick it up there. If there's a few crisps left in it, then that'd be a nice welcoming present for fucking Fat Man Scoop, who gets into knock later on at about 7. Because his flight from Detroit, or his flight from Brooklyn, landed in JFK to fucking London. It'll land in about 2 hours, and then he has to wait for the connection to knock then. Big up Mike Higgins. Big up Chris Hiss. Jelly Bean. Brian Fahey. Frankie Scones. Kyle Moore. Let's have some more of it, Kyle. Let's have some more of it. Fat Man Scoop is a figure of your imagination, you cunt you. No, he is not, man. He's a fucking real job. And the amount of clout that I'm gonna pick up from hanging around with Fat Man Scoop is gonna shock and awe the whole town. I'm gonna be driving around town in the fucking Almira, Fat Man Scoop in the passenger seat, yeah? And he's gonna have to pay for the petrol because of his fucking weight. It's gonna be costing me more petrol to spin around with him. And I don't mind saying that to him. I'm not gonna beat about bush because like he's known as Fat Man. Like he's pinned that on himself. That's his name. He wants to be the Scoop Man. So he can pay for the petrol. Did you get petrol or diesel? Going to meet the slug. and have a few pints. I'm not, no. Just going for a little walkies. But the main reason was to get on this to ask you what game to play. And I don't know if I'll play it today because it's a nice day. But like a Shenmue kind of game where there's a saga and it's protracted and it gets to the stage where, you know, we're upset with it. And also something that is strange, like 50 Cent, Blood on the Sand might be the best, and Scarface as well. There's a world record attempt for the longest group hug on the 4th of May on Market Square in Castlebar. Get down there. Will P. Flynn be there? You are a liar. You have been peddling lies all around the globe. And number 2, Frank McCourt, you hammered your mother. Why did you not discuss your well-paid employment with Jackie Brosnan? Postal 2. Just something that's 3D, has characters, voices, a story, and no matter how tenuous, and is just strange, like, you know, Shenmue. Played Crash Bandicoot, got sick of it, man. What was the game where you turned out to be the bad guy, had a Middle East setting? I don't know, man. Rayman, Spyro. Getaway Black Monday. Nice call. I think Getaway, Scarface, and you know what? You know the common theme here is that these are all PlayStation 2 classics. Shenmue was a Dreamcast game, and it scrubbed up well for the HD remake. So I think we'll go with a PS2 classic. And I don't know if I'll play that today now. I think I might play later on tonight. And bad guys. Like taking down Saddam and Bin Laden and Almanar Zakharway, or whatever his fucking name was. Instead of sending like SEAL Team 6 or the fucking Marines, they sent 50 Cent and Tony Yayo. Yayo, which is slang for cocaine. My name is Tony Cocaine, how are you? The original Deus Ex, maybe. There's a lot of fucking... Maybe there's a bit too much text and talking and conspiracy in that. It actually looks too cool. Shenmue wasn't cool, like, you know, you're talking to an old lady about the weather on a rainy day and whether she saw a black car. And there's no real deeper conspiracy. It's just like you're hanging around in an estate and you walk by and there's a girl feeding her cat fucking fish and you need to help her feed the cat fish. Do you know? Deus Ex is too cool for that. You wouldn't be feeding sushi to a kitten in Deus Ex. You'd probably be smashing the system. So I mean, what I'm after is not cool. And 50 Cent Blood on the Sand is not cool. And all the games that are out now that people tell me to play, they're fucking too cool. Hong Kong 97, is that even a game? Knights of the Old Republic, Grand Theft Auto, maybe, yeah, I have that. First game I ever streamed was that last year, and it went down well, as far as I could tell. No face cam, just a load of fucking voice chat. Patrick Melville, Make Killing, what's that on? What, do you want me to kill someone in real life? I can't, man. As I said to you, Fat Man Scoop's coming for breakfast. He's not going to be here until 7. We're going to pick him up and take him down to... We'll have a spit out to Pat Cox's later on. Go for the dinner. Go and changing the name actually to fucking Stonewall Kilgallen, the Claymore in front of your man, and it's gonna blow up the fucking tiled floor inside the Grand Masonic Hall Lodge. Police will be called. I'm anticipating a bit of armed response unit. Fucking Gardaí with guns. A lot of fucking bad shit going on in the world at the moment though. You probably want to be careful about mentioning that you're going into fucking buildings in the middle of town and fucking exploding them with a claymore mine. I'm gonna blow you up, man, with a claymore mine. Imagine spinning around the town in a fucking Almira with a claymore mine in your lap. Unprimed, not set, not planted, but just the fact that you had that fucking thing in your possession. Resi 2, Sherlock Holmes. Die Hard Varadkar. Leo Varadkar is releasing. They're going releasing a fucking Die Hard game, man. Die Hard Vendetta. But they're re-releasing it and they've done it up with modern graphics. And it's gonna be Varadkar instead of fucking John McClane. And fucking Hans Gruber's after taking control of the Shannon. And Varadkar is gonna have to go in there and fucking rainbow the fuck out of him, man. He's got a special move called the Rainbow Cloud, where he fucking just rainbow the cunts out of it, man. Right, I'm gonna feck off and I'll talk to you later on. But those game suggestions were perfect. They were sweet. They were so fucking sensual, man. They were so sensual. 50 pence. Blood on his hands. Leo Varadkar's Total World Domination Soccer. And fucking Rainbow Six. Fucking Leo Varadkar's Rainbow Six Siege. Good night and God bless. Play Michael Jackson's Moonwalker. What a fucking legend idea, man. And I'm not messing, Alan. I did have that idea myself a while back, but now you've reignited the passion. Bye, Pat. See you later.